The Prime Minister's media stand-up about an hour and a half ago, joined by Labour Party President Nigel Haworth. Jacinda Ardern was responding to the sexual assaults against four 16-year-olds at a young Labour camp last month. This morning, police announced an investigation has commenced into allegations about what occurred at the camp. One of the 16-year-olds has gone to the police now. The Prime Minister said Labour handled this very, very badly as a party, but it was the party's president who spoke first.
Look, I want to start by saying how seriously we are taking this matter. We understand we failed in our duty of care during the event, and we have failed in our duty of care in terms of support that we've offered since then. We are very, very distressed about this, and we want to apologise deeply to the four young people who have been so grievously treated, to their families who are obviously facing issues on this front, and also to the other young people who took part in the camp, who also had to face up to the fallout of what was a really difficult time. We apologise and we are really, really upset about this.
Nigel Haworth, party president, who said he is not going to step down. What the party is going to do is suspend Young Labour events for the time being, and when they're reinstated, they will be alcohol-free with a senior party member present at all times.
We are then going to set in place a comprehensive independent review of the whole party and its behaviours, designed to make sure that in all areas of our activity in the party, people can be sure that their safety is preserved. And to lead that review, we've been very pleased to bring on board a well-known leading senior barrister. And if you'll let me explain who this is. This is Ms. Maria Berryman, who is a senior barrister with great experience both in investigations of the order that we're setting in place, but also with a lot of experience in dealing with sexual assaults.
So that's the Labour Party president. Then it was the Prime Minister's turn to ask questions, and there were very many of them, including about the party not telling her before Monday, a month after the camp. She was also asked about the presence of a Labour MP at the camp who did stay overnight on Saturday.
We've already been open about the fact that there was an MP who was asleep at the time, who wasn't present during some of the harassment and abuse that has taken place, but was present generally at the camp. But we've been open about that.
Which MP?
We've already mentioned, I believe, that Liz Craig was there. She's been open about that. She had an early flight the next day, so was in bed at the time that this all occurred.
Was she witness to any drinking at that camp?
I cannot say when she went to bed, but she's been very clear about the fact that she wasn't present when the sexual abuse took place.
Jacinda Ardern, another of the question lines concerned the presence of alcohol at the event, which was attended by 16-year-olds. Parents had signed consent forms for their children to be present, but did those consent forms mention alcohol?
I did not see the consent forms.
Have you asked to see them?
I'm sure the party, because we're undertaking a full investigation, will be seeking the consent forms, and what was outlined to parents, that is of course appropriate that we see all of that information.
Have you spoken to any of the victims?
No, I haven't. Look, I certainly would like to be in a position to talk with them, but given there is now an investigation in place, I do need to make sure that is able to run its course before I do that.
The Prime Minister, now Liz Craig's Facebook page, she's the MP who was present overnight, did contain a photo of her in the company of young people drinking alcohol, although their ages are uncertain. The Prime Minister didn't want to see the photo and was asked if it was appropriate. Liz Craig went to bed when young people were up and drinking.
I mentioned that my understanding was she wasn't present when the sexual assault took place. As I've said, when we undertake this investigation, we'll have more information over what occurred at the camp.
How long do you expect that investigation to take?
I haven't set out. I don't understand.
There is no timeline yet established. We have ascertained the person who's leading it today to finalise that. We will have a timeline very quickly in mind, but it will be a matter of urgency.
Transparent with it?
Yeah, I think we'll have to just make sure that we protect those who are involved. So we'll need to go through a bit of a process to make sure that we do that in the process. But of course the outcome will be a change in Labour policies and the way that we work. So we will need to absolutely be transparent about that. We also need to be clear there is a police investigation, so we do need to make sure that we allow that to be undertaken without be seen to interfere in it in any way.
Jacinda Ardern, also there, the Labour Party President Nigel Haworth, speaking at about between 3:30 and 4 o'clock this afternoon. Those Facebook photos on Liz Craig's website have been taken down. She did not return our calls this afternoon.